Time now for your forewarned weather with Thomas Keyboy.
Good morning, Utah. Happy Friday. The time is currently 6:12. It was another active day across the Beehive State yesterday, even though it was a downright pleasant day along the Wasatch Front. This was sent in by Robin Berger down in St. George, looking towards the Virgin River Gorge, and you can see the lightning strikes off in the distance. A really cool view here. So thanks for sending that one in, Robin. So again, yesterday, an active day across the Beehive State. Out there this morning, significantly calmer on the forewarned radar. Not much happening, but we do have a few spotty showers that we have seen in southeastern Utah. The system that was driving the cold front yesterday is now working its way into Colorado, but there will be at least a slight chance that we could see a few showers and thunderstorms, mainly east of I-15 today, favoring the high terrain thanks to some wraparound moisture from that low pressure. Over in Colorado, that's definitely where the best chance of wet weather is going to be, but from Moab down through Bluff, roughly a 1 in 3 chance that a shower or thunderstorm will find you. Also a somewhat decent chance of seeing wet weather in the southwestern portion of Wayne County, northern Garfield County, and through Paiute County as well, mainly in the high terrain. But for areas along and west of I-15, we'll be looking at mostly sunny skies as we go through today as high pressure is now working its way in. But because we still have that potential of seeing some wet weather in southern Utah, just keep in mind that the flash flooding risk does remain possible at places like Arches, Canyonlands, Bryce Canyon, the Reef, and then down towards the staircase. In these areas, you probably still want to avoid those backcountry hikes, but if you've been wanting to do those backcountry hikes over the next couple of days, you're going to be able to do so over the weekend. Thanks to that high pressure, it'll lead to mostly sunny skies and some very pleasant weather if you're going to be spending any time outside across any portion of the Beehive State. So let's go ahead and begin the futurecast. I'll stop this at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and the futurecast showing those spotty showers and thunderstorms in those same areas where we have that highest chance of seeing wet weather. Once we get into this evening, that system continues to move further away to the east. We'll get mostly clear skies through tonight, and I'll fast forward this all the way through the day tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, mostly sunny skies across the state with our daytime highs that'll come in close to where they should be for this time of year. Should be a beautiful weekend across the Beehive State. We'll have more details on that in just a moment, but in the meantime, we'll show you what it looks like outside currently. This is the view from Alta. Twinkling stars above, calm conditions down below. Doesn't get much better than that. Absolutely stunning. Temperatures are comfortable this morning. For a lot of spots, we're in the 40s and 50s. 43 degrees in Logan. Definitely want the sweater out there this morning. Meanwhile, Salt Lake City kind of right on the verge of sweater weather, sitting at 55 degrees, 46 in Cedar City, while St. George is one of the warmer spots coming in with a temperature of 63. If you're going to take your dog for a walk at any point today, going to be a great time to do so. And we have Piper Brook looking at you with that side eye saying, we're going for that walk today because the weather's going to be so nice. By 3 o'clock this afternoon in Salt Lake City, we'll be in the upper 70s, and I think we'll spend most of the afternoon in the upper 70s, all for that daytime high to hit 80 degrees along the Wasatch Front, which is just below where we should be for this time of year. And outside of that slight chance of wet weather in eastern Utah, we'll be looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies up and down the Beehive State. We'll go ahead and zoom things in here so you can get a better perspective of your daytime high today and your overnight low tonight. So along the Wasatch Front, near 80 degrees this afternoon, while on the Wasatch back, daytime highs in the 70s and low to mid 70s in the Uinta Basin. In central Utah, we'll see a daytime high of 77 in East Carbon, 69 in Fairview, and we'll see a daytime high of 77 in Oak City. Then down in southern Utah, 77 for Milford, 64 for Bryce Canyon, 88 in St. George, and a daytime high of 68 degrees in Monticello. And Monticello is one of those spots that has a chance of seeing wet weather. Let's go ahead and begin the upper level futurecast, because as we go throughout the next couple of days, that low pressure that's been keeping our weather unsettled moves away to the east. High pressure builds in, leading to that beautiful weekend. But we talked about it yesterday. By the middle and second half of next week, we could be in store for some pretty big changes. Model still very optimistic that we'll see likely our first real fall cold front arrive by the end of next week. There's still some details to be determined of when the timing is going to be and whether or not we're going to see moisture. So we'll continue to fine tune that forecast as we get closer. But it looks like as we make our way into the end of next week, we could be talking about some real fall temperatures. As for St. George, we'll be in the upper 80s today, then low to mid 90s for this upcoming weekend. Very seasonal. Then we'll start to see more clouds, more wind, and some cooler temperatures by the second half of next week. Then along the Wasatch Front, low to mid 80s over the next several days. Overnight lows upper 50s, close to 60 degrees. Should be some beautiful weather through the weekend. Then by the middle and second half of next week, that's when we start to see those changes.